Hello, welcome to my channel, where classiness is always fake. I'm wearing shorts right now, not a full suit. Um, so expect a lot of that. So my name is Julian Hernandez, and I'm starting this vlogging channel for a few specific reasons. That's all I want to talk about today. This is just an introduction to me, and it's also my rationale for starting this because I don't normally do this. This is like something that just is kind of a spur of the moment thing. So one of the primary reasons I kind of want to start this, and I want to do this, maybe not as a career, but as just a kind of like a passion project because I like video editing and I like just being creative and putting together stuff. So I'm a senior in high school, and I'm not really gonna see. It's gonna be more difficult for me to see a lot of my friends. So one of the primary reasons I'm doing this is that I want to kind of just have a little place for my friends to see what I'm up to. And this is also kind of a place for me to share some of my more uh, abstract thoughts about things. The, I don't generally share a whole lot with my friends. I share a lot, and it's nothing personal if I don't share anything with them. It's just that I just don't think that it's prudent to do it at the time. But I kind of want this to be a place where you just see a lot of sides of me that you don't normally see. So I'm starting this to just talk about things and what's going on in my life and things that I'm thinking about, or play music that I write, or play covers. Anything really that has to do with me or my life or my interests or my friends and family. Because I like the platform that vlogging provides. It's it's a really unique way to kind of share thoughts. Like you're kind of talking alone to a camera, and there are like a few people out there watching and kind of engaging in this conversation. And that's really why I like vlogging. So I thought today, aside from just talking about why I'm doing it, I'm going to talk about my interests and my talents, and just get to know me for not like maybe like a refresher course, my friends. Not that they need one, but just whatever. And just for people who have never met me before, because this is the internet. So I thought I'd start with talking about books that I'm reading right now, which I know seems a little lame, but books are important. So I'm reading The Grapes of Wrath right now. It's a great book. The storytelling and the writing is just really good. I haven't finished it. In fact, I'm going pretty slowly through it. I'm only on page 48, but it's a really interesting book, and I really am liking the style of John Steinbeck. So that's one of the books that I'm reading. I just got this book yesterday, What is the What? It's about someone traveling through South Sudan. I don't know entirely what it's about, like, completely, because I haven't read it yet, because I just got it yesterday. But it seems to be kind of like an autobiography about like a refugee from Sudan coming to America and learning about just going through that entire process, which I think is an important topic. Let's see what else. Um, I'm also reading. Well, I've had this book for a few years now, but I'm reading this book called Quiet. It's about introversion because I consider myself to be an introvert. I know that seems like something like so many people are so readily calling themselves nowadays, but I do think I'm an introvert, and I just think this book is really interesting in the way it talks about the psychology of introversion and the kind of various stereotypes that come with introversion and extroversion, and how like no one is like in like one specific category. They're kind of like melding in between and going in between things. I really like that book. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is music, because music is one of my favorite things. So I have two albums here. This one I just got yesterday, Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots by the Flaming Lips. It's a great band, and Yoshimi Battles the Big Robots Part 1 is a great song. I just got this because I don't really listen to the Flaming Lips that much, and I kind of wanted to get into them. And I was just really curious about the album, so I bought this for like $8. It was cool. One of my most favorite bands is The National, and this is probably my favorite, maybe, album from them. It's called High Violet, and it's just filled with all these like really wonderfully orchestrated rock songs that aren't. It isn't traditional. My music, the kind of music I'm drawn to is generally weird. I mean, you can tell because the Flaming Lips. The Flaming Lips have a penchant for weirdness. Next thing I thought I'd talk about is the instruments that I play. So I have 4 guitars, 2 of which I don't really use very much because I don't really like them because they're old and they were like either given to me or cheap. They just don't work very well. So I have 2 main guitars. I have an electric and I have the acoustic. I don't know if you can see it back there. It's like right there. And I have a mandolin that I just got. Very interesting. It's tuned like an upside down guitar. So yeah, I always thought that was kind of cool. I also have a keyboard. It's right there. You can't see it, but it doesn't matter. You know what a keyboard looks like. I guess I'm talking about my musical education now. I started learning guitar like 3 years ago. I'm not really sure, but I started learning it about 3 years ago, and since then I've just learned songs that I like, and now I'm at this point where I'm writing my own kind of stuff, writing my own music at this point. Nothing is complete yet, but this is also another reason why I wanted to start this YouTube channel, is because I wanted a platform to talk about me, and I also wanted a platform for my music, and I kind of wanted it in the same space because I thought that would be interesting. I guess I should talk about one of the really big reasons, one of the really big inspirations for doing this whole channel thing, is I have been watching a lot of vlogging channels recently that have really inspired me to do this. The main one that I can think of right now is Tessa Violet. Her vlogs are great and her music is great. I just really admire what she is able to do. So Tessa Violet is a huge inspiration to me. Another inspiration I have is Wheezy Waiter, Craig Benzine. He makes more kind of silly vlogs, but he also melds it with his music, so I take a lot of it from that too. The third main influence that I have is the Vlogbrothers, so John and Hank Green. I love their videos. I find them to be really intelligent and sensitive to sensitive issues, which I think is important in the modern times because so many people can be kind of just blatantly insensitive to topics that require sensitivity. So, and that's something that across the board, all the vloggers that I watch, Tessa Violet, Wheezy Waiter, the Vlogbrothers, that's something they all do. So yeah, I kind of watch their videos endlessly, and I just really like what they do. So yeah, those are like the huge reasons why I'm doing this. I guess that is it for this video. Please forgive the horrible kind of camera. I'm using my tablet camera, which isn't very good, and my phone camera isn't much better. I do want to eventually get a real, like a quote-unquote real camera. My funds are available, but for now, this is the best I can do. But, right now this is just a passion project. This is my cat Lucas, who just jumped on my lap, but I'm putting him down now because I'm wearing a suit and I don't want cat hair on it. So, hello friends, and hello new people who have never seen me before and think I'm a complete moron. Adios.